Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys might know if you've watched any of my channels before, I'm on my psychiatry first rotation of work as a junior doctor. Today I just wanted to take the time to answer a question that I've had as a comment on one of my videos. I just want to say before I get into the question, I've been overwhelmed by how many comments you guys have been leaving for my other videos. They're all so positive and lovely, so thank you so much for your support. I think I've had over 500 subscribers now, which absolutely blows my mind. So thank you, because you're really giving me the enthusiasm to carry on making videos, and I'm really enjoying doing it. So thank you guys. The question is from a lady called Sarah Forsyth, and she says, "Hello Sarah, I'm very interested in graduate entry medicine. I think your story is great. May I ask your age? I'm also wondering if you feel like studying later in life has affected your relationships and where you think you should be." So I just thought I'd take a little bit of time to answer this question. So first of all, Sarah, I'm 27 years old. I started graduate entry medicine when I was 23, which I think is kind of an average age for people doing graduate entry medicine. There were certainly quite a lot of people who were about my age when I started the course, and there were definitely a couple that were younger and fair few that were older than 23 at the time they started the course. One of the considerations that I did have when I was thinking about doing GEM was definitely age. I was really worried about being behind my friends who were sort of launching themselves into their careers, doing graduate programs in London and getting themselves mortgages and things. And I was like, oh God, I'm going back to being a student. And the thought of all the student loans and just living the student lifestyle again in kind of crappy accommodation and just not having any money and not being, actually on the career ladder and stuff really freaked me out. And it definitely was something that I thought about a lot before I applied and got into GEM. So what was the reality for me? Well, there were certainly quite a lot of negatives, and I will be honest about those because going into being a mature student is quite difficult, as any graduate entry medic will tell you. For 4 years, I basically had no money. I'm going to do some more videos about money specifically and about student loans and that sort of thing if you guys are interested. So leave me a comment below if that's the sort of thing that you would like to hear more about. And also not living where I would necessarily choose to. The graduate entry medicine programme in Nottingham, for the first year and a half, you're actually based in Derby, which is a city near Nottingham. And I didn't really want to live in Derby, I wanted to live in Nottingham. And also the dreaded studying and exams, and that definitely took its toll. I just had no time for anything. I mean, I made time to do fun stuff, but studying and exams are exhausting, and I feel like for 4 years I was perpetually tired. So that is the reality of the negatives, but I'll just go into a bit more detail about the positive side of things as well. So in terms of relationships, which is what you specifically mentioned in your question there, Sarah, I made loads of really close new friends when I started GEM. The Nottingham GEM course is a PBL course, so it's problem-based learning, which means you do loads and loads of stuff with your peers and like with the other people in your year basically. And those are friends that I have made for life, and I definitely wouldn't have those friends if I didn't do the course. I also did loads of extracurricular activities, and I just decided to really throw myself into student life again by doing loads of societies, and I actually became social secretary, and I tried to just get the most out of the experience doing sports and things like that. So that was kind of an opportunity that my friends who were working in normal jobs didn't really have because they weren't students anymore. So that was definitely a positive. And in terms of the relationship with my existing friends I had when I started the course and also my family, well, I just made the time to go and see them. The course was Monday to Friday, and obviously I still had studying to do at the weekends, but I really made the effort to make time to see my friends and family and keep in touch with them on the phone. I had lots of my friends up to stay, and I think my friends thought it was really fun to come and do a few studenty things, so like go on nights out and do fancy dress and stuff like that. So I also met my boyfriend whilst I was studying GEM. Now he isn't a medic. It was lovely to meet someone who is not a doctor or a future doctor or anything like that. He has nothing to do with medicine, and that keeps me really down to earth. I find it really lovely to have someone who I can talk about normal things with without every conversation being about medicine. It was really great during exam time to be around someone a lot who is not studying and not involved in exams or anything like that. I'm very lucky that Vince is such a supportive boyfriend. So Sarah, in summary, I think that my life would look very different if I hadn't studied later in life. I wouldn't be in as much debt, but I also wouldn't be doing a job that is as fulfilling as being a doctor. I've got a rewarding career ahead of me. I've got job security, and I've got the chance to work all over the world if I choose to, doing something that's really challenging and enjoyable, and that I have chosen and worked my little butt off for. So when you take all that into consideration, studying for the second time round really is a no-brainer. If medicine is what you've got your heart set on, I would just say go for it. And like they say, if anything's worthwhile, it's gonna be difficult. So I wish you all the best, good luck. And if you guys have any comments or other questions that you'd like answering, or if you just want to say hello, then feel free to comment down below. It would really support my channel if you could give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye!